Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Red Dead Redemption. It's been 7 months since we started Red Dead Redemption 2 back in June of last year. We started, 2024 obviously. We had started Red Dead Redemption 2 and made it all the way through the amazing story that is Red Dead Redemption 2, and now we are going to start the original Red Dead Redemption and see what everything is all about. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Bro, just say Bill Williamson. Rockstar San Diego production. Blackwater Station. Red Dead Redemption. Alright. So yeah, obviously...
I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
So it's been another 4 years since the events of the epilogue.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns, yes. His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Apparently so.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Indeed. Go to the station. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying earlier, obviously the graphics aren't going to be up to par compared to Red Dead Redemption 2, because this was made back in 2010 for the Xbox 360. I think this game deserves a remaster, that's for sure. But, nonetheless, we shall get right into John Marston's story.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. I'm pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Yeah, I should, turn on. Alright, so we got sound effects. We're gonna turn music down just a little bit compared. Headphones are on. Display's brightness we're not gonna fuck with just yet. I just want subtitles on. Alright, there we go. Alright, horse riding.
Here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Alright, I remember how to do this now. Oh shit. Going a little too fast.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit.
It maintains its current speed.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during a
Okay,
Mexican
master
war.
speed just like in
What kind of
RDR2,
soldiers
okay.
around back then?
So that is in
Why'd
this
they
game.
leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old streeted back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Or maybe y'all could be friends again. Or perhaps not, who knows.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve Flanders. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Apparently that matters not, John Marsh. To some people, anyway.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, I barely understand what the hell's going on here.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Fair enough.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those
Focus
coyotes
on
ain't
important
really
people and
like
places
you.
and events.
Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Shit. Holy shit there, horsey. Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Thanks, Chief. Approach Fort Mercer. So some gang done took it over, huh? Wonder if I know anybody. Feel like we should leave our horse here if we're gonna get into any sort of danger. Just like in RDR2, I always left my horse behind. Alright, let's see what we got going on here.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
Huh?
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Kinda.
Please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
You never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor kid.
Jesus. Bill Williamson has definitely, certainly changed over the... since we last seen him, like, what, 12 years ago? Yeah. Who the hell are these people? Yeah, 1899 was the last time we saw Bill Williamson, and he went off of Dutch. The government boy. New friends, old problems. Seems that way.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. You got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. A long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Jesus. Bill Williamson done come pretty close to killing us. Join Bonnie. Alright, let's do it. We're a long way from Blackwater, that's for sure. Seems that way, anyhow. Although all we did was take a train over here.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. How do you do, sir? Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Alright. Yes, I know, but she's not going all that fast.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Howdy.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Good enough, I suppose.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
I suppose you're right, Ms. McFarland.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah!
Mighty interesting.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite.
A written invitation, apparently, Miss McFarland.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, Bill. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Peter Carbone, hell yeah. Alright. Mountain time.
Right. Follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Alright.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
I suppose we shall. And on account of, I am John Marston, well,
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
oh, whoa, 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 hey.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
Okay then.
Good shot.
We're just gonna massacre a bunch of rabbits?
Got one. That's it. Kill those little vermin. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Alright. Just waiting on you, I suppose.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Target practice over here, it looks like.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Whoa! Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Come on, boys. Quick, we're going after the chickens.
Shit. Not so good at rat. Would you? Hello?
Bible of the Fifth.
That's it! Damn coyote! Yeah! Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Maybe you shouldn't leave the door wide open. Unless it was the coyotes that did that then. Perhaps it's not your
You
fault.
know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Hello, mister.
If you get separated from your horse, it will return to the hitching post outside your camp. Okay.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
You can sleep in the bed in your room and save your game. If you wake up, you will take a 6... Okay. If you sleep, you will wake up 6 hours later. So it's like old GTA. You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. Alright, let's save the game real quick while we have the opportunity. Yes, I would love to actually save. Jordan stores doctors and gunsmiths around the territory allow you to buy new weapons, restock on ammunition, or purchase potent. Nice. Go to the beat and speak to Bonnie McFarland. How much money do we not have? I'm not sure how we even check that in this game, to tell you the truth. Probably not, on account of we haven't even made any money yet, I guess. Or should we probably grab our horse, actually, and bring it over?
Let's go.
Howdy, friend. The dog ain't a fan of me. Obstacles in our path.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson, or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale. And by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
I apologize if I seem to be surprised.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Oh, we're gonna have a little race then.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
You do that.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Shit.
Come on, Mister. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Come on, boys.
Come on.
Oh shit.
Hell.
They always told me that would happen in RDR2 and it never did. But now they've done bucked me easy. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way now and everything. Hey, calm down. We definitely need to increase your stamina levels there. Your horse will run faster while on roads or host trails. Okay. Man, you can't keep a decent pace, can you? The horse, I mean. She's kicking my ass. Stamina is so much harder to control in this game than it was in RDR2. I guess it would be a basic horse level too in this game. If there are levels in this game like there were in the second one. Of like companionship with your horse and all that. Shite. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's get a decent speed going. Come on now. Yeah, she well beat me. Wonder if I can get like horse food and stuff for it. Or food that I can feed my horse like you could back in... I don't know. I say back in RDR2 like this game came out after, but this game came out originally, so... You've begun earning the loyalty of your mount, and is now... Okay, so it does increase the level and loyalty like it did in RDR2. Okay.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Of course I will. Fame plus 20. Okay, so it's fame instead of honor and stuff. Alright, I still don't have no money. Marshall Johnson is available to talk to. Travel to the M on your map. I think I'm just gonna go see Bonnie again because she's right here. This is Armadillo.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
I gotta go to the other side. It's really picky. Alright.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's...
No, on account of I haven't really left you.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to knock you off your horse there, pal.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, it's a long and gruesome story I got to tell. But I don't want
You
to.
never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me. So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day.
Uncle.
The delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
No.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. First one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Sure, I could do that.
It's excellent to see you today.
Hi there.
I got stock of them electric belts.
Thank you.
Can get an apple. Alright, let's go talk to Bonnie again. Medicine and other consumables. Okay, so we want to hit select.
It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and the little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Well, she's got a point, I suppose. If you want to leave Armadillo, there are usually stagecoaches loading and unloading behind the freight station. Okay, so there's fast travel. Sounds like. Just gonna have a sip of water. Plus 50 honor. My honor's doing pretty good. Okay, so this is our kit. We got a basic campsite. Provisions, which we don't have any. Warhorse. Don't know what that is exactly. Okay, we can see info. Special dark brown horse with a light mane, faster and stronger than normal. Ah. Alright. When you purchased or rented, you could save your game in each location. As a hitched horse and extra ammunition and items. Well, I suppose... Ooh, I like this map design. We should go and see... That's Marshall. Poker's available to play at a number of locations. We can see a movie, all sorts of different stuff like we were able to. New items are available to purchase from stores. Political realities in Armadillo. Look like an interesting little spot.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Sounds healthy.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company,
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Oh, what? You getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Oh, no. Put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright. But he seems loyal.
You want to get out of here for a minute?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you? Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county.
Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak. Suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. The whole world has problems, mister. And I'm here, doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what.
Shit.
Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
I'm following.
So who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
Indeed it is. Mr. Marston.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into. Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Do not kill Walton. Alright.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Alright, I hear you up. Seems like John Marshall got himself into a little bit of a
Headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
outlaw hunter. Outlaw turned bounty hunter almost.
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. There's one behind the crate.
There we go.
Take him down. Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Christ alive. Take that fella behind the rock, boy.
Whew. Still alive, are you? I like the looks of that gun you got there, John Marsh. Now don't shoot the bird. Or do.
Over there.
Not.
You shoot like women!
I see one of them.
Gotcha.
This way.
There we go. Capture him alive or dead. Shooting him in the legs. Ow. Looks like he did.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
A little bit of bounty hunting never hurt anybody there, John. Of course, alright, we got 20 bucks now. Hell yeah. Is that my horse? Alright, 75 fame. Minus 100 honor because we done killed him instead of capturing him. But that's on me because I decided it was a good idea to shoot him. Alright, looks like we're going to be going to see him again here soon. Stagecoach taxi, there's the train, vacant property we could buy. Gunsmith store, doctor's office, and a general store, of course. And we have 20 bucks to our names, so let's get a bit of a move on, shall we? We'll make a little bit more money, and then we'll start worrying about the general store and stuff. Just as we once used to do all the time back in RDR2. Although things was different. Alright, the marshals left you a long way from civilization. You can quickly travel back to town while using the destination feature on your travel. Open your satchel and choose the camping item in your kit. Okay, so save the treasure hunter.
Sorry about this, partner.
Alright, now we have a treasure map. Rank 1. You know, I'm gonna start looting people like we once did. Oh, hey. Alright, what if we called in our basic ass campsite so that we could fast travel back to Armadillo? The path to becoming a true legend is long and hard. Try shooting birds or skinning coyotes to start on your way. Alright, let's travel to a destination. Travel the waypoint. Okay, so now we could travel the waypoints. I like that about this game compared to Red Dead 2. I do like a little bit of traveling. Not gonna lie, like it definitely makes the game a little more interesting. Gives you a little more life to the game, and you can check out the environments. Although again, the graphics ain't great, but they ain't horrible neither. Alright, let's check out this question mark. Is it you, Miss Man? Talk to the woman.
They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please. My son is missing. I need your help.
She's got a point, John. Alright, go search for the boy by Hanging Rock. Okay, so that's an... Okay. Strangers found throughout the world have simple tasks for you to carry out. These tasks can be started, continued, and completed at any time. Alright, let's go see what's going on. Justin Pikes Basson.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly the world is full of theys.
I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! Marshal! I've just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
Dark is most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. Alright, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Okay. Certainly entertaining. I understand. I'll look for your son. Trust me. Oh.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Well, ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
Fair enough, John. Fair enough.
I'll be honest with you, Marston.
The Hanging
I ain't
Rock,
for all
okay.
This government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards. Come on.
Alright, I think we shall.
All right, boys. Let's proceed on foot from here. Whoa. Yeah. Head to the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
As assuming it is, kid.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us.
See ya. And we gotta remember Deadeye does exist, and we can use it, just not much of a tutorial like there was back in RDR2.
Hurry up! Stay with us!
I'll go with you.
Come on, then, Marston. Just make sure you don't slow me down.
Of course not, sir.
Look out! There's two behind that rock.
Night night.
Put down your gun and surrender.
This way!
Are you okay?
Come on, let's keep moving. Hellfire! Come on, the deputies are making some ground over there. Eyes up! We ain't finished yet. Look here, friend. Hanging with the crutches over me. I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. All right, let's move down and take those bastards in the camp.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Steady now. Don't leave yourself open.
$4 more dollars.
Get yourselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. God, that bastard
Night night.
no more.
Alright, I need to move up.
Someone don't like me much.
Come on, give them hell.
Boom, baby.
Now what are you gonna do?
All right, search the camp, Marston. I'll wait for you a short ways up this ridge.
What you got on you, friend?
We damn near almost died for the first time, by the way. Let's sell this then. 35 bucks.
Come on, stop lagging behind.
Hey, you're the one that told me to search the goddamn camp, fool. Well, they weren't overly rich. Like the type of shit that we feared would happen back in RDR2.
I think I spotted some snipers. Look out! There are them snipers.
Oh,
You
shit.
better surrender. You hear? Surrender, or I'll kill you all, boy.
He's behind that rock, but I can't get a decent shot.
Jesus, well.
There's my shot I was looking for. I should probably take that medicine, that, or an apple. Ah, that's for the horse.
Hang in there.
Ow.
Come on, let's regroup.
Yes, let's.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Alright, alright. What do you think, Marshall? Motherfuckers.
Shit, he almost got me.
Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
Yep, just 1 second. My fucking leg is itchy. And a terrible time for it. Alright. Oh, did I gonna reach that far? Okay.
You got anything interesting, friend?
Your resting days are over. Are you gonna do something, Marston? These rustlers make me sick. Are you kidding me?
Get out of my goddamn way and I'll show you something. I'll loot you.
Quick, let's get those hostages free.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives. Just get them cattle back safe. All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman. Who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Oh, he's got a point. Alright, I'll get to looting bodies.
Sorry about this, partner.
We got new outfits, but I'm really rocking with the one that he's already got on. And John's OG outfit is good enough for me. We'll obviously check some of the other ones out later on, but I think right now we're doing pretty well without. Alright, when active, the next part of each stranger's task is marked on the map. If you've already visited the location, it will be marked with a purple question mark. Otherwise, the general area for your destination will be... Alright, so we can place waypoints and fast travel to them. I wish we could, like, take ammunition from some of these crates or something. However, we can't take their money. If they had much of that, oh, John Marston's come a long way since being part of the Vanderlyn gang, that's for sure. May that gang rest in peace. By the way. 12 good old years ago, everything fell apart. And Arthur Dunn died. Now, obviously, I don't know whether or not Arthur's existence made any difference back in 2010. I don't think he was quite thought up of yet. But, regardless, in terms of story, then absolutely. Alright, so we have over here to do. We're going to go at a quick intermission, and then we're going to go try and find that boy, and then we're going to head in and see what we can do for